My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here with another review for Teen Wolf Season 3. And this is episode 10, and it's titled The Overlooked. This episode takes place right after the last part of last week's episode. Finding out that Jennifer is this dark druid. They call it the Duroc. But she tries to convince Derek that she's not the druid. So Scott was able to convince him beforehand that she is in fact the druid. He almost would have killed her too if she hadn't said that she was the only one who could save Cora, and finding out where Styles' father is. So they take her to the hospital where Cora is, but there was like a storm, so people are being evacuated, and also Jennifer is being hunted by the Alpha Pack. So they pretty much know that she is indeed the druid. In this episode, we learned a little bit of a backstory on Jennifer. She was Callie's emissary, and Callie was ordered by Deucalion to kill her, but she wasn't totally dead. And she went to that sacrificial tree, and she was able to stay alive until someone was able to rescue her. And which we also find out she has a connection to Derek somehow. That episode where it was a story and he had to kill that girl he loved. Her blood went on that tree, and it was considered as a sacrifice because of how he did. And that's really the connection. I thought it was going to actually be like she came back from the dead somehow. That's what I was thinking in a way when they were talking about the connection between her and Derek. That's what I was thinking for a sec. But in the last part of the episode, Jennifer got away. She didn't keep her end of the bargain. And also, Scott's mom was taken too. And at the last part of the episode, Deucalion asked Scott one more time, join me and we could help each other. And Scott actually leaves with him. I was kind of surprised on that. I thought he would never join Deucalion. Oh, and also we find out what happens during a lunar eclipse for them. They lose their powers completely during the lunar eclipse. And that was pretty much it for the episode. What I liked about this episode was that little bit of a backstory on Jennifer. I mean, even though some people don't care for that much, I heard some people say, Jennifer and Derek are not a good, cute couple. But it was interesting to hear who the heck she was. I mean, she's a new character, so it was interesting to see that. Seeing the preview of next week's episode gets me a little excited for next week's episode, really. I won't say what it is in case you haven't watched that little promo for the episode. But I'm pretty pumped. From what we saw from these fight sequences, it was kind of cool. And for once, we actually see Peter fight. But he still has to have an edge because he was weakened from being brought back from the grave. He uses epinephrine, which actually, it kind of boosts your adrenaline. Like the adrenaline rush. Basically, that's what it does. So it kind of would make someone like Peter, who is a wolf, makes them a little more powerful than they would usually be. But that's what my thought of the episode. Let me know what you thought of the episode. And there's only 2 more episodes until we get our summer break. And we won't have a new episode until January after that. So just like the past 2 weeks, what are you going to do between then and January when it comes back? I mean, are there specific video games you're going to play? Are you going to make videos? I mean, anything at all. I mean, anything at all. Me, uh, here recently, I got custom thumbnails back. So you're going to be seeing other types of reviews that you haven't seen from me for a while if you are a little bit more familiar with me. So I'm going to tell you that I am going to see the midnight showing of Kick-Ass 2. If there is one. I really do hope there is one. Because I would love to have an IMAX poster if there is one. And review it, and maybe this week, maybe I could do a review for the first Kick-Ass movie, since it's my favorite movie from 2010. I just gotta figure out writing, and then figure out what I'm gonna say, and then boom, I'm gonna have a Kick-Ass. We'll have a Kick-Ass this week, and then the following week, Kick-Ass 2. And the good thing is that I get paid on every other Thursday, so I get paid just as the movie is coming out. But like I said, what'd you think of the episode, and what are you going to do after the summer break? And for more news on reviews on movies, video games, comic books, and more, you go to bkbn.net and celebrate your nerdom in a big way. I'm Jimmy. Until next time, bye.